Welcome back. Now we look at the last saving feature of Xend Finance DeFi platform, which is the cooperative savings operation. Like in group or ASUS savings, a cooperative savings cycle has to be created in groups. The step-by-step approach in using the cooperative savings feature of the Xend Finance platform is as follows. Step 1, create a group. On the Xend Finance dashboard, where we are now, click on cooperative. The Xend Finance dashboard is loading. The cooperative savings dashboard of the Xend Finance is loading. It's going to show a list of all the cooperatives that have been created. Now, to create your own group, click on My Cooperative. Now, click on Create a new cooperative group. Enter the cooperative name. I'm going to choose our cooperative. The symbol OUC. I'm going to create group to finalize the operation. The MetaMask modal appears for us to authorize the operation. We click on Confirm to authorize the operation. Still loading. It's performing the requested operation. Still loading. We have successfully created a group. Now that we have successfully created a group, the next step is to create a cooperative cycle. If you notice, we are on the cooperative group dashboard, and it's showing us a list of all the cooperative we have created. Now, to take you back to the process again, we go back to the dashboard. Now, this is the Xend Finance dashboard. We click on cooperative savings. It's going to take us to the cooperative savings dashboard. We click on My Cooperative. Now we are going through the process so that you will understand how you can create a cooperative cycle in case you are confused. Notice that we've previously created a cooperative group called our cooperative. Now a cycle has to be created under a group. Now to access one of these groups, we are going to click open. This is the previous one we just created. We are going to click open to access it. Now we're going to click on Create Cooperative Savings Cycle. I'm going to click on it. Now we're going to select the maximum number of members that are to participate in the cooperative cycle. We leave it here at 2. You can change it, but me, I want to, so I'm going to leave it at 2. We'll click on the cycle. What the duration of this cycle? Notice that the duration here, if you select 1 hour, it means that all the members of the cooperative have to join within 1 hour, or else they won't be able to join this cooperative again when this time elapses. Now we choose the amount we want them to stake. We're going to stake 5 USD. This is the start date. This is the start time. We click on Create Cooperative to finalize the operation. Now, the MetaMask modal pops up, demanding that we authorize the operation and pay the necessary fees. We click on Confirm. Still loading, processing the operation. Still loading. We have successfully created a cycle. Now, the cycle that we created has appeared on the dashboard. Now, having created a cycle, the next step is to join a cooperative cycle. Just like in an ASUS savings operation, for the cooperative savings operation, you can either join a cooperative savings cycle that you created, or you could join one created by someone else. We still go back to the dashboard so that we can follow it through from inception, so you will not be confused. Now on the dashboard, we're going to click on cooperative savings. Now, we want to join a cooperative cycle that we created by ourselves. Now, I'm going to click my cooperative. Still loading. Now, these are the cooperative groups we created. We click on open. We select one and click open to access it. Now, this is the cooperative cycle we created under that cooperative group. We click on open to see the details of that cooperative cycle. Now, you see, it has shown all the details and it's demanding that we join. So I'm going to click join. Before I click on join, I'm going to select the number of stake I have, just one. I'll choose one. You could choose two, you could choose three, but me, I just want to choose one. And I click join cooperative cycle. The MetaMask modal pops up for me to verify and authorize the operation and pay the necessary fees. I'll click confirm to authorize the operation. The second phase of authorization comes up. The MetaMask modal appears. I'll click on confirm for the final authorization. Still loading. It's processing. We have successfully joined that cooperative cycle. Now, the next step, like I said, you could join a cooperative cycle that you created, or you could join a cooperative cycle that was created by someone else. Now, to join a cooperative cycle that was created by someone else, on the Xend Finance dashboard, click on cooperative savings. Still loading. A list of cooperative cycles that have been created will appear. Now, you see those that you can join. You see the join tab is still there. For those that you can no longer join, you can only be able to view it. Now, like I explained in the Esusu savings operation, one cannot join, for example, this second cooperative cycle. You can only view it and you can't join it because of two things. Even though that the slots are not yet taken, you can't join it because the time interval for joining it has elapsed. This is very important, so that if you want some people, that people you created that cooperative and intend that they join, once you have created a cooperative and you have selected the timeline, the duration for that cooperative, like in the previous one we created, we selected 1 hour. You have to inform them, notify them, and ensure that all of them join within the time interval for that cooperative. Now you see, this one is still open. You could click join, so I can join that cooperative cycle. Now I can click on join cooperative cycle. The stake amount is too high. I don't want to join it, so I'm going to decline. I'll go back and look for one that the stake amount is smaller. I'm going to go through the pages and check for one that is still open with a smaller stake amount. Just like me, you could decide to join one with a lesser stake amount. This one is still very high. This one is 120 BUSD. I don't want to join it. Still loading. Now, these are available cooperative cycles. If you notice, the stake amount here is 5 BUSD. So I can afford this one. So I'm going to join. Ensure that you join a cooperative cycle that you can actually keep up with the amount involved. So it took me to the page showing me the details of that cooperative cycle. Then I'm going to click join cooperative cycle. The MetaMask modal appears, so I can authorize the operation. I'm going to click confirm to authorize the operation. Still processing. Still processing. The second phase of the authorization comes up. The MetaMask modal comes up. I'll click on confirm to finalize. Still processing. Still processing. You can see still processing. You have successfully joined this cycle. That message pops up to tell us that the operation was successful. Now, having joined a cooperative cycle, remember we created our own cooperative cycle. The next step is to start that cooperative, to start it so I can start running so that the members can earn their returns. So to start the cooperative cycle that you created, go to the cooperative savings page. Still loading. Click on my cooperative to view all the cooperative groups you have created. Now select one of the groups. I select We Move. I select this particular one. I click open to see the cycle under it. Now there are 3 cycles under this cooperative group. I'm going to open the last one. As you can see, it says yet to start, yet to start, yet to start. The cycle status. So I'm going to start one of them. I'll click open to see the details of that cycle. Now, if you notice, the number of members that are supposed to be in this cycle are complete. The maximum slots were 2. The 2 slots have been taken. The number of stake is 2. So I can comfortably start this cycle. Before you can start a cycle, the number of members that are supposed to be in that cycle must join. Please take note of that, which is why you need to notify your friends, those that are interested in joining that cooperative within the time frame for that cycle. You must notify them within the time interval for joining that cycle so that they can be able to join. Then I'm going to click start to start this cycle. The MetaMask modal pops up for me to authorize the operation. I'm going to click confirm to authorize the operation. Still loading. Still loading. Cycle started successfully. This is to show us that the cycle started successfully. Now, having started a cycle and it is running, the next step to complete a cooperative savings operation is to withdraw your return on investment and your capital. Now, to do that, on this cycle, I'm going to use this cycle to show you how you're going to withdraw your ROI and your initial capital. We're going to click on the withdraw button. Say you are about to withdraw from an ongoing cycle. Now, you could wait for this cycle to complete, or you could withdraw for a fee, just a little token, you click withdraw. The MetaMask modal pops up. For us to authorize the operation, we're going to click confirm. Still processing, as you can see, still loading, processing the operation. Something went wrong. Now, why did that go wrong? It is because we could not withdraw from a cycle that has not yet completed. You can only withdraw from a cycle that has been completed. So we go back and wait until that cycle completes. Now, the process of withdrawing from a cooperative savings cycle is just the same as withdrawing from an ASUSU cycle. So we are going to wait until this cycle that is active completes before we can withdraw it. But for tutorial, in case you want to know how you can withdraw, just watch the video we made on withdrawing from an ASUSU cycle. Is the same procedure and it's going to help you do that successfully. So we come to the end of this video. and thank you for watching.